much from the yard. Court where? That's why we act quickly, decisively. They'll try to take this out of our hands, Morgan.
I would not blame them.
Complete. Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but... Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Christ. Morgan, get back to my office. We have to get your data uploaded now. Hurry.
I wonder why. You worried I'm going to turn on you because of the coral?
Use my terminal to upload the data. I'll get it integrated into the fabrication plan for the new null wave device as fast as possible.
I can't kill nobody on this fucking
Careful.
map.
The Typhon will begin to sense our intent to harm the coral. They're gonna come after you. I left something for you on my desk that should help.
Newsflash, they've been after me, Alex. They've been after me the whole freaking time. I've had, what, 5 nightmares already this playthrough? Oh, please. A lure? Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, one of these will solve everything. I don't take neuromods, thanks. Anti-rad. It's not like I don't already know how to make that. Oh, you're the greatest brother ever.
Where did he even come from?
Basically just got face huggered.
His piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think. He'll have to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Don't say that out loud right in front of both these people.
Thank you. It's a strange feeling. I hold Leitner's gift to the world in my hands. He will live on. I wish my wife could have heard him play again. That was brave of you, to recover the connectomes for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you and TranStar have done for me.
Glorious.
It was an established process.
Igwe, but you knew what was in Psychotronics. What was going on in Psychotronics?
Well, yes. They volunteered.
Volunteers? They didn't agree to be killed.
They live on, Miss Illusion. They all do. Their skills, their talents, their achievements. Yet now, they can do so much more. Much like parents passing along their experiences to their children.
Are you
Oh
serious?
shit.
Have you ever... Do you even know what it means to have children, Iwe?
Pardon me? What do you mean?
I will do everything in my power to expose what you've done here. What you all did. Say another word, and I swear I will shoot you.
Okay, hey, we're kind of working together right now. Could you not? Hey, he just hums. That's a great reaction to that. Hey, I'm not saying words.
Morgan, hooked up some more supply.
Doctor, you did. My quarters were right next to Dr. Calvino.
Oh, I take it back. Maybe Alex did not like you.
I hardly think slandering one of the doctors is productive at this time.
Oh,
Calvino is dead, and he was a skilled doctor. He deserves our respect.
That's irony coming from you, after all the respect you showed Morgan in a sim lab.
Dr. Yu, both of them, approved the experiment.
Really? What about the third Dr. Yu? The one with us now? Not sure our Morgan approves.
He immediately just goes into humming every time, dude. He's just like, I'm done with this.
I've been thinking about what
The
you've
body
done,
would reject them.
what you're doing. We
Why
all
would transfer
must
the
act
life
according to
in the
our nature. No matter what the psychologists and priests say.
everyone is
And your
screwed.
nature.
How
I think I was right
the
before.
amount of potential litigation
You
take on
are
and
like
the
a
penalties.
rat. Resourceful, sly.
And
Burdened is a kind of
Let me stay.
pestilence of the
I'm
mind.
certainly glad we never
This
scanned
station
the
was your
opposite
laboratory.
implications.
I would
The
not have
experiment
let you
was a
do
failure.
that.
And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
Spooky.
I'm in the eye. The you.
No, you can't. Oh boy. They're tough.
Morgan.
Wow.
Doctors is productive at this time. Calvino is dead, and he was a skilled doctor. He deserves our respect.
That's irony coming from you, after all the respect you showed Morgan in a sim lab.
Dr. Yu, both of them, approved the experiment.
Really? What about the third Dr. Yu? The one with us now? Not sure our Morgan approves.
I love when people fight over me for no reason. Like that, did it work? Yes. Even if it did work, hit it anyway. Like, that's a strange extended solution. Oh, hi! Percussive maintenance. Works every time. Oh boy.
Hello. Thank you. When are you doing?
Good, I see you're on Dead Space.
Yeah.
Came to talk about the new Jujutsu Kaisen season that just dropped today. Assuming you probably have not seen that, but now you have something to look forward to.
Yep.
It
Hey,
takes
Skelly.
place
You hungry?
before the events of the movie. So it's when Gojo was still a
If you
student
wanted
at
thermal
Jujutsu
vapor
High.
lights, I'd be alright with it.
Okay.
And it's like this story of that happening. And there's a main villain who is very...
Does mean I have to approach it from the inside and not through an airlock. Oh, but there's toilet paper. Boy's got toilet paper. Oh, there's a lot of toilet paper in here. I'm amazed I haven't found a single toilet paper mimic yet.
That would be weird.
If this game came out with COVID-19, like after COVID-19, and everyone was stealing toilet
There would
paper,
totally be.
there would totally be toilet paper
Yeah.
mimics.
Totally.
Unfortunately, this game came out before games started going downhill, and fucking people started making fake movies out of beloved franchises and TV shows.
Oh god. Right?
People
I still
come up
can't
with
believe-
anything original.
Nope. Originality's dead. Okay.
Just trying to figure out how the heck I plan on getting through this. Oh, I think I just found the sneaky boy way of doing this. Sorry, toilet paper. You can't come with me. Oh, and I just fell right over the glass. Oop. Love when that happens. I need to back up a little bit after the climb. Yep. Of course I do. I cannot believe I got away. Okay. That's a little scary.
That if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
This guy's good. He's forcing me to move about the station at his whim.
Oh.
Why am I stuck? Why can't I move? Oh, I'm holding one of those. Okay, well, yeah, his cargo hold key card. Oh man, that was a lot.
Eradicator Autotroid version 0.7.6 online.
Okay.
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Jump damage.
Diagnostic check. IFF. Power load. Actuators.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it.
Eh.
The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Maybe when you are.
Nice to see you.
Remember, this works.
Diagnosing
So
superficial
nothing.
injuries. Nothing a portable medical
Really
kit
good at
can
not
handle.
talking to this
This won't
entire
take
team.
long.
Why would I start now?
Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you
What?
better next time.
I'm very silent protagonist.
Oh.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
It's me. You gotta hit in while I was going through the animation to enter the door.
Oh.
You read the entire Star Bender series and don't regret it. I mean, yeah, it is fascinating. This Trevor dude's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, here's the skate pod key. That's the skate pod that's right over his office. Should have been 4 bots in this room? Maybe one of them chasing me outside. Wow, you've been there the whole time, huh?
I promised you my arming kit. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still there. Not those just Dad, you and I. Just like we planned. got the data come as signal reaching to the star. When no, who is listening to it? Ever since we first tested hyphen neuromod, you've known. Fabric is for the type you can. I will use it to deliver a organism. Take it. And the army. What? What?
You might want to get back in your little hidey hole, dude. That looks dangerous. That looks very dangerous.
Tools required.
You better do something. Is destabilizing. I need you.
Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Sure, totally.
Then Gam predators like the type. What do you have for me, Cothran?
Chief, yeah, so I checked that flight plan for the volunteer shuttle like you requested. You're right, it went dark for 12 minutes before it resumed the path towards Earth, but at a slightly different trajectory than before. It's almost unnoticeable, like it left from a different part of the station, or changed its flight pattern around Talos.
12 minutes? What about the other shuttles?
It's only the volunteer shuttles, but it's all of them. They go dark 8 to 10 minutes after leaving the station, then suddenly reappear. The VIP shuttles don't show the same irregularity.
Got it. Don't talk to anyone about this.
About what, Chief?
Exactly. Good work, Matt. Elazar out. I got an SOS from a Kirk Remmer. I was gonna route him to security, but we got cut off. He said he was at the escape pods in life support.
So call Chief Show up in deep storage. I'm not a network engineer.
You're his supervisor?
Lady, do you people even know what is happening down here? One of my cargo bases blown wide open, and I've got multiple MIAs. Please tell me there's a medical team on the way.
I'm sorry, I don't know, but I can relay your message to Dr. DeVries and...
Christ, I've gotta go.
Vital signs critical.
I think I'm gonna hop off and just watch some YouTube.
What the fuck? What is that, like a super technopath? He's like, oh, EMPs mean nothing to me. I'm full electric.
Oh god. Huh. Grand Theft Auto 5 got put on Game Pass.
Yeah. I think it was back on Game Pass.
I'm aware that you've primed the arming keys to destroy Talos 1, so I find the activation of this null-wave transmitter station puzzling. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
goes. Alright, we got do no harm on top of no needles. Oh, rowdy.
Well, it's still an easy answer for anyone at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. The employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
That's real helpful. Not, but in an area where there's science operators, if I had, you know, Typhon or human, whatever psi powers, I'd obviously use them a lot in those locations. So I go nuts. Alright, so what happens here? Hey!
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, but nothing mattered.
I'm a Typhon?
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. I didn't survive, but at least it tried to help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
I love how, like, I've
It
been
never
a test
saw me,
subject the
and
whole
it never
time.
ran into Volunteer 37. Hard to say what it would have done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a
Failed, I was
choice.
gonna bomb.
You can hear us, can't you? Here,
I was...
I want to show you
killing
something.
all life is the last resort. Always the last resort. Yeah, you're gonna show me that I'm a thing, right? Or...
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
I kinda get it, I'm not Morgan. I can see my hands. So I am
Yes.
wearing your shoes.
Is the world today.
Oh, hey, great.
You spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Taking the hand, you freaking... What the hell? I went through the
We're
whole
gonna shake
game,
things up,
didn't kill a single
like old
human. You
times.
expect me to start now? I loved that. I loved that. That was great. That was a great ending. That was a great game. Fuck. I'm down for 2 more playthroughs. I'm actually down to play this game for the... Get my screen cut a little bit. I'm actually curious how the board would react to this. Then again, I didn't nuke the whole
I
place.
keep having this dream.
Alright, now we skip past this. What's this?
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
Oh, that's
It probably thinks it was dreaming, but nothing
wow,
mattered.
they took out a lot of dialogue
You're
just
assuming
now.
it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela,
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But
would you let it live?
yes,
Sarah,
I have
you're
no
next.
idea who Ingram was.
the situation in the cargo bay was bad. I didn't survive, but at least it tried to help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It never saw me, and it never ran into Volunteer 37. Hard to say what it would have done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice.
I never
You
met,
can hear us, can't
I never
you?
met any of Danielle's stuff.
Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Looks like Rainbow Six
You spent
Extraction.
years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you.
We talked about it in the game.
Until now. You're the bridge between our
I saw that and I was
species.
like, that's some foreshadowing slash
I need to
second
know if
theme
you see
right
us.
there. And they introduce it in the
I
first
mean,
one.
really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
There we go. There's my stats again. That's still first playthrough, just alternate ending. I'm gonna go ahead and do another couple playthroughs. I'm not gonna do. I'm probably gonna kill them all at one point because I think for the Typhon playthrough I'm gonna be pretty violent. For the human playthrough, I don't know. I may be still pretty violent. It really just comes down to how effective the playstyles are. If I'm a super powerful human and stealth no longer becomes something I need to do, then I'm not gonna be stealthy. Same as the Typhon. If I don't need to be stealthy, then I'm not gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell so it makes a noise for us when you come on YouTube. And subscribe to my Twitch to catch up on a whole bunch of videos that have me to YouTube. Y'all have a good night.